Hello everyone, what is up? It is me, LBMTG, and for today's video, as you guys can see here on your screen, we're looking at 3 Core Set 2019 pre-release kits. One of my friends at my LGS had paid for his 3 events and then ended up not being able to go, so he decided to just let me take home his 3 pre-release kits and open them up here on the channel. So thank you so much to him for allowing me to do so. And as part of someone else on my LGS just being a fantastic human being, there's also a giveaway going on here in this video for one commenter on this video. Be sure to leave a like, be sure to comment, and of course be subscribed, and you could win yourself a Scape Shift here from Core Set 2019. Another one of my friends was playing in his pre-release events, opened up a Scape Shift, and decided that I should give it away here on the channel, so he gave it to me to allow me to do that. So again, I'm extremely thankful for my friends allowing me to get this content out here on the channel, and of course I hope you guys do enjoy it. So like I said, be sure to leave a comment on the video, be sure to leave a like on the video, be sure you subscribe to the channel, and you could win yourself a new Mythic here from Core Set 2019 in Scape Shift. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into what you guys are all here for, and we're going to go ahead and see what is inside of these Core Set 2019 pre-release kits. Really quickly, just as sort of a clarification thing, as part of getting your pre-release kits from an LGS, before you actually leave the store, the LGS owner is supposed to tell you to open up the seal on the pre-release kit. This prevents you from being able to resell them right away. That's just something that people do. So as a way to stop that, Wizards has asked LGSs to to get the people who buy pre-release kits but then don't play in the events right away to open up the packaging, the seal on them, before the event or before they actually leave the store. And so that's the only reason why you can see there's like this one has a slight opening in it, as well as this one having a slight opening in it as well. It also makes it kind of like convenient for me because it makes it easier for me to open these up. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and save the pre-release promo here for last. Unfortunately though, I'm seeing that because we're seeing a Magic the Gathering back, that means our promo for this one is not Nicol Bolas, which is kind of unfortunate. But we do still have 6 packs here, and Nicol Bolas could be inside one of these 6 packs. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get these open. Because we do have 3 pre-release kits to get to, I am just going to skip right to the uncommons. We'll slide past the commons a little bit so that you can kind of see them, but we're mainly going to be focusing here on the uncommons that we open, and I want to make sure that I get these in camera nicely. So our first card here, our first uncommon, is Double Cast. We have a Shield Mare, Satyr Enchanter, and our first, we start out pretty strong, ladies and gentlemen. We start out pretty strong. Ajani, Adversary of Tyrants. This card is absolutely fantastic, and this was actually in, I play in 3 pre-release events every time there's a new set that comes out, and for my second pre-release kit, my pre-release promo was this Ajani, Adversary of Tyrants. So this is a fantastic way to start things off here with Ajani, and we ended up with a foil Draconic Disciple as well, which is just a nice little draft card, or a limited card in general, and we even got the Timber Gorge to go along with it. But what really matters here is Ajani and these cat tokens that Ajani makes. But that is one heck of a way to start things out. Nice first pack to open up here. Again, same thing. We'll skip kind of through these commons and just try and get right to the uncommons. First one here is Fiery Finish, Fountain of Renewal, Mirror Image, and then Mentor of the Meek, not too bad. And then we got a foil in ghost form here as well, and a Tranquil Expanse as one of our dual lands. So the way that the packaging works for Core Set 2019 is that with the dual lands being in the pack, you have a 5 out of 12 chance of getting a basic land. You have a 7 out of 12 chance of getting a one of the dual lands like Tranquil Expanse, for example, in your packs. And then with the basic lands, how it's a 5 in 12 shot of having a basic land, I believe it's also then a 1 in 4 chance of, after it becomes a 5 in 12 chance of the basic land, once it's guaranteed you're getting a basic land, then it becomes a 1 in 4 chance or a 1 in 8 chance that you get the Nicol Bolas card instead of the basic land. They made it really confusing, but without further ado, I'll move on from the confusing math and packaging numbers and just move on to some cards. So Blood Divination here is next. Reliquary Tower, which is just a fantastic card. Colossal Majesty. Let me move these back a little bit here. I saw the glare a little bit there. Colossal Majesty, like I said, and then Dismissive Pyromancer and Foul Orchard as an additional land. So this kit doesn't look too bad. Mentor of the Meek and a Johnny as some nice white cards, and then a reasonable little red card here. Looks like we're losing focus. Can we get focus back? There we go. Again, skipping to the uncommons. We have a Novice Knight. Let me get this back here again so you guys can read the text. Novice Knight, a Guriper Guide, Militia Bugler, and One with the Machine is our rare from this pack. Draw cards equal to the highest converted mana cost among artifacts you control. I think this one might make an interesting little deck in Standard with Metalwork Colossus, being able to pay 4 mana to draw 11 cards. And we got a foil rare. We got Gigantosaurus. Not necessarily the foil rare that you would want, but it is a foil rare nonetheless, and we have Stone Quarry here too. So this pack has been pre-release kit here has been kind of interesting, getting a foil Gigantosaurus and a Johnny, and then just some other reasonable cards. And speaking of Gigantosaurus, this would be the perfect time for me to also say that if you haven't seen my Core Set 2019 standard deck tech using the Gigantosaurus, that of course can be found here on the channel. We try and throw dinosaurs at our opponent's face using the new M19 card Thud, as well as Fling from Amonkhet to launch Gigantosaurus at our opponent's face. Vine Mare, Gargoyle Sentinel, Murder, just a fantastic card as well, and then Transmorgifying Wand. And it looks like we got a basic forest here. So Transmorgifying Wand, kind of an interesting little card. Probably not the best in the world, but it's very interesting, and that's what really matters. Again, we'll skip through some of these commons here. And our first uncommon is a card that won me quite a few games during pre-release, and that is Skilled Animator. This card is disgusting. If you go turn 1 Explosive Apparatus into turn 3 Skilled Animator and then just hit your opponent for 5, it can be pretty disgusting. Recollect here, Sleep, and our final one is Detection Tower. Not the kind of card that you're hoping to open up in your sealed pool, but nonetheless just a decent little rare land card. So that was kind of an interesting little kit. Foil Gigantosaurus as well. Oh wait, I forgot the promo. Our pre-release promo from this one is a Patient Rebuilding. Not necessarily the promo we want, but again, similar to what I said with Gigantosaurus and some of the other cards that we opened up, it's certainly an interesting card, the Patient Rebuilding. So that is one pre-release kit down, and we'll go ahead and crack open the second pre-release kit now, and we'll see if we can get another foil rare. That'd be nice. And it looks like our pre-release promo here, again, you can see not Nicol Bolas, unfortunately, but we do have, again, 6 more packs to open up here. See if we can get ourselves some goodies. Alright, again, skipping through some of the commons, getting back here to the uncommons. Again, we have a Novice Knight here, if the camera focuses. There we go, we got Novice Knight, Guriper Guide, Militia Bugler. That feels like the same 3 uncommons that we opened up in a row in a different pack, so that's kind of strange. But Magistrate Scepter is a different rare, so that's at least something. So Magistrate Scepter, not necessarily a good card, but maybe I'm crazy there, but I feel like we opened up those 3 uncommons in the same exact order in a previous pack here. But again, I could just be crazy, I don't know. I'm running on not a lot of sleep right now. Part of the reason there's no face cam in this video is because you can put groceries in the bags under my eyes right now, because I am very sleep deprived after playing Magic for 16 hours straight. Come on, camera, you can focus. I believe in you. Alright guys, we're back. I got the camera to focus a little bit more now. So we are looking at Reclamation Sage as our first uncommon, Hieromancer's Cage as our second uncommon, Heroic Reinforcement, and then finally We got a Dragon's Horde, or as I was joking in one of my pre-release pools yesterday, this was my 4th copy of Manolith in that pre-release pool. Not necessarily a great card unless you've got some other dragons to go with it. And for me, I opened up like no other dragons. There's the Nicol Bolas double-faced whatchamacallit, the checklist card. There we go, that's what it is. But Dragon Horde, I opened up 3 Manoliths plus Dragon Horde and like no additional dragons. So for me, it was just like Manolith number 4 in my pre-release pool, which is not a card that I'm hoping to open 4 of. That is for sure. On to this. Oh, I'm dropping cards. There's cards falling off my desk. Fiery Finish. Mirror Image. Skyrider Patrol is a fantastic, fantastic card. And our rare is a Graveyard Marshal. Again, another fantastic card. And a basic land. Let me go ahead and put these back up here on my desk. This is certainly not the greatest setup in the world for recording, but it's what I've got right now, so we're making it work. I can see a nice foil artifact that starts with the letter C. I don't know what that is off the top of my head. Yeah, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Suspicious Bookcase, Shield Mare, Sleep, and Banefire as our rare. And, oh, okay. Huh. That's an artifact that starts with the letter C. That's for sure. So, foil, pack foil Crucible of Worlds. Okay. Huh. That is a pretty foil. Wow. That is gorgeous. I don't know if the camera's doing as much for it as it really looks here in person, but this card just looks beautiful. That is so nice. Oh my god. Trying to come up with artifacts that start with the letter C. I was trying to think of like commons and uncommons. And wow. Okay, Crucible of Worlds in foil. Not too bad at all. Wow. Alright, Fountain of Renewal. What we got next? Leonin Vanguard here. Gutter Snipe. And another Patient Rebuilding. This was our promo from the first kit. And then we just have a basic Swamp. That is an insane hit. That foil Crucible of Worlds. Not quite worth as much as it was had it been like the 10th edition or what was the other? 5th Dawn was the other set that Crucible's from. So it's not quite as expensive as those, but nonetheless, just being a foil mythic in general means it's going to be pretty pricey. Ravenous Harpy was our first uncommon. Thud, which again I talked about earlier, goes in the Gigantosaurus deck that I was talking about, that I have here on the channel. Aerial Engineer, and another mythic, Palladium Moors the Ruiner, not too bad. And then we have a foil Doomed Dissenter. So not too bad. We got a mythic and a foil mythic in that pre-release kit, and we still have our pre-release promo here, which is an Elvish Clan Caller. Again, nothing too crazy. Might end up seeing a little bit of modern play, which would be kind of nice then to have a... Oh no, I hit the wrong button. My apologies. Alright, there we go. On to the next one. Sorry about hitting the wrong button there. Like I said, this setup right now is not great, and our last pre-release promo is unfortunately not Nicol Bolas either. But we do still have more chances to hit it, Nicol Bolas still being the most expensive card in the set right now at the time of recording. And like I said, with the setup for this video, it looks really bad. You can see like right... Let me get this here on camera. Maybe. So right like here, you can see the shadow of my webcam, and it's sitting on top of a Fat Pack box right now. This setup is horrendous, and I definitely need to do something in the future about coming up with a better setup, especially if I'm going to do more of these opening videos in the future. But for the time being, this is just kind of what it has to be, at least for this video. Gear Upper Guide, Vigilant Baloth, Gravedigger, so 3 pretty decent uncommons there, and another Patient Rebuilding, sure. And then we got a basic Forest. So we're probably gonna, if we open up another Patient Rebuilding, then we ended up with a full playset throughout 3 pre-release kits. Not necessarily the rare that you'd like to end up with a playset of. Let me focus here on Disperse, please. Alright guys, we are back. Got the camera to focus a little bit more now, so we can go ahead and slide through these commons and onto our first uncommon, which is a Volley Veteran. Our second uncommon is a Plague Mare. Third uncommon being Horizon Scholar, and a Lena Selfless Champion as our rare, with a foil Stone Quarry here. Not too bad. And then the basic plains. So we couldn't go foil Stone Quarry plus regular Stone Quarry. But nonetheless, these comes into play tapped lands, just not the worst in the world to have in foil. They'd be much better if they were the whatchamacallits, the come into play tabbed gain a life lands from like the cons block. But for newer players, they like just having any dual lands, and so getting them to have a foil and a dual land at the same time is a pretty nice little thing for those lands. Lightning Mare, Exclusion Mage, which again is a fantastic card. Brawl Bash Ogre, and our rare is the Gigantosaurus. We already got a foil one, might as well give us the non-foil one. And so then we have Submerged Boneyard as the land card. We've got, what is this, 3 more packs counting this one. So hopefully we've still got some good hits left in here. Come on, focus please, camera. Alright guys, got it to focus again. So we will skip past the commons and on to our first uncommon here. We have a Johnny's Welcome. We have a Regal Bloodlord. We have Gutter Snipe and Leon and War Leader. This card is quite strong as well. If you open up this in your pre-release kits or even just in draft, it's a fantastic card. And then Forsaken Sanctuary as our comes into play tapped dual land. 2 more packs remaining. If you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like on it. It would be greatly appreciated and certainly helps out the channel as well. Of course, I hope you guys had a fantastic time at your pre-releases, and I hope you guys share your pre-release stories in the comment section with me as well. That would be fantastic to hear from you guys. Blood Divination, Psychic Corrosion, Hieromancer's Cage, and Alpine Moon as a rare, and Meandering River as our comes into play tapped dual land. And we are on to the last pack. Like I said, if you guys did enjoy the video, a like would be super appreciated. I know that this isn't like the best setup for recording pack openings in the world, so I want to improve upon this in the future. And I definitely want to invest in a much better camera once I get the opportunity to do so. Again, skipping through some commons here, onto the last set of uncommons here that we'll see in this video. Reclamation Sage, Aegis of the Heavens, Vampire Sovereign, aka Vampire Siege Rhino as I was calling it, and Fraying Omnipotence, or Omnipotence, however you wish to say it. Before I started this video, I saw, I believe it was pro player Arilax on Twitter, tweeting out that he loved the implications of this card in Two-Headed Giant. Because it says each player loses half their life, it checks for the life total upon resolution, so you lose half your life and your teammate loses half their life, which means that both of you just die, and the game ends in a draw no matter what happens if Fraying Omnipotence resolves. And that made me kind of smile a little bit, just the idea of someone doing that and running this card in Two-Headed Giant. On to the final card that we have here, the last pre-release promo. Maybe we could go 2 foil Crucible of Worlds in one video. That would be pretty crazy. But let's see what we got here. And we have Lathis, Dragon Queen. Really, on the last card, you're not going to focus, camera, please. Alright, got it to focus for the final time in this video. I truly apologize for all the number of times that I needed to stop the video for me to fix this camera. This camera is great for like my face cam, but for close-up videos and focusing on the cards, it's quite awful, so I am going to have to, like I said earlier on, invest in another camera at some point if I plan on doing more pack opening videos in the future. But as always, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Let me go ahead through this giant stack of cards that I have here on my desk and find this foil Crucible of Worlds, because again, I'm sure that was I'm like sure without a doubt that that was the most expensive card that we opened. Like I said, let me just find it quickly, if I can find it quickly. There she is. Alright. Foil Crucible of Worlds. Like I said, go ahead and leave. Really, you're not going to focus on the Crucible. It's so pretty. Please. Alright, final time. Here it is. Foil Crucible of Worlds. Got the camera to focus one more time. I'm not picking up any more cards because I don't want to refocus this stupid camera again. Again, hope you guys really did enjoy this video. Like I said, before the video before we started opening the packs, I should say, I'm giving away a Scape Shift here from not from Modern Masters, from Core Set 2019. If you guys are interested in that, be sure to leave a like on the video. Be sure to comment down below and be sure to subscribe to the channel. And of course, if that giveaway didn't earn your like on the video, then maybe this Foil Crucible of Worlds earned the like on the video, because this card is just super, super sweet. Very, very cool to see this opened here for my friend who let me open up these packages here on the camera. Like I said, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys did enjoy, a like would be appreciated, and I will see you guys here tomorrow for yet another Magic the Gathering video.